Students, having understood what is remainder theorem, right? We have seen problems based on that. Let's move on to factor theorem. What does this particular factor theorem says? When a polynomial f of x is divided by x minus a, the remainder is f of a. Till here, if I have to take it into account, this is remainder theorem. Now, if we move further, and if the remainder f of a is equal to 0, kindly pay attention to this part. The remainder f of a, if happens to be 0, then x minus a is a factor of polynomial f of x. Right? To understand this much clearer, we are taking one sum. So what is that sum trying to say? The sum says, show that x minus 2 is a factor of 3x square minus 5x minus 2. So as per the definition, we are going to find out the remainder for this particular polynomial. When the divisor is x minus 2, we'll find out the remainder for this particular polynomial. If the remainder happens to be 0, if f of a happens to be 0, so if the remainder works out to be 0, I can say x minus 2 is a factor. And if the remainder isn't 0, I shall say x minus 2 is not a factor. Are you getting me what is factor theorem? So, in order to apply factor theorem, we have to work out remainder, and the remainder has to be 0 for the divisor to be termed as a factor of the polynomial. So, let's start our sum as the solution. It will be, here the divisor is x minus 2. So, we shall apply x equals to 2. So, here divisor is x minus 2. Therefore, x equals to 2 by using remainder theorem. By using remainder theorem, we have learned remainder theorem. We have worked on problems based on remainder theorem. What shall I say? F of 2 is nothing but, on substituting the value 3 into x square, that is 2 square, minus 5 into 2 minus 2. 2 square is 4. Always take degree first. 2 square is 4. 4 3s are 12. Minus 5 into 2, 10. Minus 2. 12 minus 10, 2 minus 2, 0. So f of 2, I get a 0. So what is the remainder? F of 2 is 0 means the remainder is 0. Now I shall say, since f of 2, that is remainder is 0, since f of 2 is 0, therefore x minus 2, therefore x minus 2 is a factor of 3x square minus 5x minus 2. Therefore, x minus 2 is a factor of 3x square minus 5x minus 2. One thing should be kept in mind once again. In order to find out whether a divisor is factor of the polynomial, we have to find out the remainder by using remainder theorem. If the remainder turns out to be 0, it's a factor. If not, not a factor.